looking? No.
I'd still say like maybe early 60s, do you think? 50? Late 50s?
Okay, because I had one younger one. And you noticed I got my pictures up nice and early?
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to be
On it?
Yeah.
Did you sleep?
There? No.
No, here.
Last
Last
night?
night? Not here.
I did. I had a really good sleep last night. Snuggled up to himself.
Playboy?
Mm-hmm. Are we live?
Yeah. Shut up.
Oh.
Well, maybe they can make you blush.
No.
No?
No, I'm seriously, I sleep much better when I'm snuggled up to him. I just kind of, my world is good, and snuggle and
Good.
I start to rub his back. That puts me to sleep. I'm done. Well, October 2nd,
It is.
and we are in Tillsonburg, Ontario at Cherished Pieces. And
That
here
was
we are,
beautiful.
Tammy. Yeah, it's a beautiful fall day.
When I went to open the curtains in the living room, the sky, it was just like, ooh, pretty. I always notice.
Oh, that's nice.
I love the colors in the morning.
Yeah, it smelled fresh this morning.
It was a little cooler.
But we have some pretty warm days coming at us, I think. Or do we?
No, it's supposed to be kind of like this for the rest of the week.
Oh, okay.
I noticed the girls are wearing sweatshirts and jeans, so, you know.
Well, I wore my jean jacket today.
It's still not sock weather, though.
Oh, no, I have my sandals.
Arlene, have you been wearing socks?
Yeah.
Oh, I probably should, but...
Nope, I'm not there yet.
No, I mean, it's good for my heels and my feet, but it's not good for my psyche, so...
See, I'm weird. It takes me a while to put shorts on in the springtime, and then it takes me a long time to, like, put them away in my socks. Get them
But you know what? Shorts and sweatshirts are really comfortable.
Oh, yes, they are.
I love shorts and sweatshirt
Timothy
weather.
says it's a sweater day.
Okay.
So,
And, you know, I hate to break it to you, but you know a month from now is November?
shh.
I know.
I don't want to hear it.
I know. I find that this month flies. I don't know what it is about October, but... So, good morning, good morning. Look, there's Patty Meertens and Valerie and Teresa and Pat. Oh, Pat, that just sounds so like you.
She's not taking her sandals off till they're covered with snow, till your toes are frozen and they fall off.
She
Is that
cracked
it?
Carmen up. They had
Oh,
at
at the class?
Yeah, they had a
we
wonderful
had a great
time.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat was keeping me in line.
Yeah, that's what I heard, that she was keeping you in line, and
She was.
I got quite a kick out of that.
I got voted off the island. But so we have another great class today with Rosie. It's a full class, Sashiko. So
They had a lot of fun. Well, we're gonna see some pictures coming up. But Tammy took that class, and today Darlene's taking that class.
right.
I know
so
I've signed up for one in November. I'm really
trying
excited
to
about
talk
that.
Arlene into doing it. So
I think you'd have a ball, Arlene. Like it's just, I just love everything you're doing.
it's fun.
I
Yeah.
kind of wished I'd taken it already, but it's something to look forward to. What else? And then we have our beginner class. Beginner class is tomorrow.
Their first last week was getting their feet wet.
And now they'll be sewing.
Now they'll be sewing.
Beginner 2 was
Yesterday.
wildly sewing yesterday.
So we're on a roll.
We are. So classes are on our webpage. And yeah, check us out. So
It is time to talk about door prizes. So I have 5. Why don't we open this and show it? So this is a Thanksgiving placemat panel.
and we have a lot to be thankful for. Mostly
do.
you. Like a lot of things to be thankful for, but we're very thankful for you.
So it's 6 placemats on the panel. And we are going to give 5 away today.
5. Not 1, not 2, but 5.
So make sure you make a comment. And then at the end, we will draw.
And we thought if we did it all this week, then that would give you time to have these made up for Thanksgiving.
Which is just around the corner.
Good morning, Leslie Drake. I did reply to your email. Oh, there's Lynn Garbutt.
All right.
Anyway, they are very pretty.
So we'll do that. And then we have some notions that came in our shipment this week. I know some people were waiting for these long Bowen doll needles for the elf class or to make other stuffies. Those are great. And
It's good for sticking it through their neck. I had to say that.
Oh, don't give Cynthia a pack of these. Who knows what she's going to do.
New.
$10.50 for those. And they are for sewing only. And then we have Sew Right Side Threading by the Needle Lady. $22.50 for a pack of that.
How many in that package?
16. And so they're various sizes. And so if you have trouble threading a needle, those might be a good
And people
try.
love these for burying needles.
Okay. And then there's also some other side threading needles by the same lady, set of 12 for 17.
And I had a lot at my last retreat that were really wanting these too. They're popular.
Okay, so, we have those. We also brought in some more of this white and black zipper tape with the nickel. This one has more of kind of a zebra, or no, stripy
A zebra.
zipper tape. I don't know.
Black and white stripes.
It's a micro black and white stripe.
There you go. They should be talking about this, not me.
We're going to have a little fun with you, Tammy.
And then a tic-tac-toe children's patchwork jacket pattern from Melly and Me. So if you have a little one that you'd love to make a little jacket for.
Now, I obviously I bought this pattern, but it goes from sizes 3 to size 8.
Well, then there should
So
be a
you know,
show
you
and
could
tell in the
trace
future.
you could trace that up and do different ones.
Yeah, so
I have plans
Check
for a little
that out.
Eleanor.
she doesn't know it.
She doesn't.
And then since we have the Sashiko classes going on, we've brought in a bunch of the variegated threads, which are fun to use. I used one of these. Not this one, it was more pink and oranges. And
It wasn't blue?
No, it wasn't. Can you imagine that? I do like other colors.
I
So
know.
those are $10.75, and there's lots to choose from.
They're very pretty.
What do you have?
Well, people really like these, and these are these 2-year calendars. And Janice Solushka, if you're watching and there's one of these in particular that you like, because I know she was asking for one at the retreat. Yeah, okay. So we have, this is nice with the farm, and then we have the cute little dogs, and then we have the dahlias.
Something to keep you organized.
Yeah, people love these for their purses. So they're 2-year calendars, 25 and 26. And, oh, this is a beautiful book by Annie, Creative Log Cabins. And maybe Tammy will open up some of these pages, but I just wanted to give them a peek at what was at the
So
back.
it's 14, just so you know. And there's 9 patterns in there. And so, some of them are more simple. That would be a simpler log cabin. Some twists on it. That's gorgeous, that one.
And you have to say, is it gorgeous because of the colors, or is it gorgeous because of the pattern?
Well, both.
That's one of
right?
those discussions I think that is always going to be ongoing.
And, there's various placements of that same block, which I always love. So, great book.
And it is
14.
So it's just such a reasonable price for so many patterns. We were back from our retreat. We had a retreat this weekend at the Elmhurst, so this was our second fall retreat. Lots of fun, and I got those pictures posted right after our show and share on Monday night. So if you're interested, you can check them out on our webpage. And the other thing I had on there was Be Creative. It's a lovely quilt exhibition at our own Station Art Center in Tilsonburg.
Oh, right.
And I went to the opening on Saturday. Beautiful quilts and beautifully displayed. So if you have time and you're in Tilsonburg, maybe take time out to slip down to the station and go through their gallery and have a look. So, fun.
Okay. We still have
Oh,
a ribbon.
okay, ribbons. So, and these will tie in more with some other things that are coming this month. These are $2 a yard.
Their Amazing Star is the, they're going to roll away. So you've got some different colors.
We have some little reindeer. But these will be fun to embellish with, or put on things.
They're fun to, on pouches to add a little interest, gift wrapping. Anything.
We should put this on the table for the class today.
And even I'm thinking drawstring bags, anything just to add a little pop.
Absolutely.
And there they go.
great.
I think we decided we're going to do a pillow segment today. We have a lot of pillows in the store, and we also wanted to show you that, you might love a quilt pattern, but you're not prepared to do the whole quilt. Maybe in the future you want to, or you just really love the block. We'll turn it into a pillow. Another thing that you can do is turn it into a tote bag, which we haven't done that much. So we're just going to show you a bunch of pillows in the store. I think we showed this maybe 3 weeks ago. So we have one more kit left, and this is like a bench pillow. So we do sell the pillow forms. This would be the bench pillow.
If you don't see them, be sure to ask. We have a couple on display, but it's one of those bulky things that we just don't have a big pile of in the store.
They don't look the most attractive to display.
No, we keep them downstairs.
So this pattern is 28, and these shapes are all pre-cut, pre-fused. So you just find some fabrics to go with it. So that's one. And then a newer pillow in the store is this. Oh, there goes my avalanche. Is this pillow that Darlene made from the gingham star pattern. And maybe we'll just go down so they can see that. So that's a Lori Holt pattern. And so we just took the one block and we made a pillow out of that. So, don't be afraid to go beyond the pattern and make it your own. And so that pattern is 16.
And it's interesting because we have a needle binder that matches this almost exactly.
Yeah. They got sold. Somebody fell in love with them and bought them both. Yeah.
Okay.
Another neat thing is to go online on Pinterest even. There's a lot of free pillow patterns. I got this one probably last year. It's not free anymore, but it was called a snazzy snowflake block. And so you can just have fun, add a little decor to your season if you don't have a quilt or
and a great way to use up some of our scraps too.
Yes, because you don't usually need a lot of fabric. And then you have some on your side.
Yes. This one is just so cute. I think this is Hazel, isn't it? Hazel the Hedgehog. This is a Elizabeth Hartman pattern and the single Hazel. Hazel's very cute. I like her in that color.
Mm-hmm. And Carrie made a good point. Use an orphan block. They can become pillows as well.
Oh, absolutely. And then here's this cute one by Coriander Quilts. It was the Woolly Stars.
And again, you can have lots of fun with these. I've seen these sheeps in all kinds of different colors. They don't have to be traditional, but they're great gifts too.
Yeah, and she's put the buttons on that, which kind of gives it just that little bit more, just
pop
a little
for the
bit.
Eyes.
Yeah, a little bit, whimsical.
And if you made it for a kid, you could get googly eyes for the.
Sure. Or if it was for a smaller one, then you could embroider the eyes.
True. So there's lots of different things you could do.
Oh, with your cross-stitch designs. That's a great idea, Anne-Marie.
And now, you've seen this one before. We have had the sparrow pattern out. And that's a great one for a pillow. You can just make up one little bird. If you have fabrics left over from the quilt that you made, you could make a
And this one has been so popular because we did it, and remember we did a quilt in the blues and grays with these sparrows. With the sparrow pattern. We currently have a Cafe one, like a really bright one, and it's just been going like hotcakes. And then like this and these beautiful soft colors from Lisa Dolson. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, very
back
nice
fabric. And then
here, you pass that to me. I'll just keep piling the pillows.
We've also had this Pillow Talk book before, and I own it. It's one of my favorites, but I don't get to make all the pillows out of it. But this year I decided I was going to make the pumpkin one.
Oh, I love it, Tammy.
So, she's got good patterns, good instructions, colors. You can always
this is Adita Sitar from Laundry Basket, and her instructions are very good. And she has a lot of free tutorials online. If you go to YouTube, tons of free tutorials.
So if you're interested in that book, there's the pillow. We can order that in for you. Now I still have to finish this. I didn't have the correct zipper, but I'm going to do a little demo on how to put a zipper back instead of the envelope style.
Okay. I love the way you quilted that, Tammy, too. It's just lovely. And this will be adorning something in your home.
Yep. Hopefully by this weekend I'll have it done. Okay, so when you're starting out, you've got your pillow top, Now you need to decide what size pillows you like. I always cut out my top of the pillow the same size as the pillow form. Then when you're using your 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch, it's going to be a nice filled pillow. It's not like overstuffed. It's not lumpy. That's just a good rule of thumb.
It is not understuffed.
Yeah, so it's just perfect. And then you want to make sure, if you've quilted it, that you want to kind of tack down the edges just so everything is tight and ready to work with. And then one thing I want to talk about is I don't really like basting a lot, but I found this heirloom fusible batting, and this is my lifesaver. So this is what I used on my little pumpkin pillow, because it's fusible on both sides. So I iron down the top, flip it over, and put muslin on the back, or like a scrap piece of fabric I'm not going to use anymore. And so that's something good if you don't like spray, if you don't have the room for that. You don't like pins. It's a good lifesaver, I think. Of course, we always have the 505, the basting spray. There's also the glue stick that you could use. And that irons away. Mm-hmm. I think it's blue when you put it on, and then as you iron it, it disappears. It goes clear. So those are good things. Then for the back, you can just use, one layer of your cotton. But if you want to reinforce it, you can always put some shape flex on it, and it's just a lightweight interfacing. It's fusible on the one side, and that's what you iron to the back of it, just to give it kind of a decor weight.
Yeah, and it's like this is a cotton. Like it's a cotton on the one side, and it has no bias in it.
No, so it's an awesome product. A lot of people use it for bags.
T-shirts to
anything.
Stabilize silk, all kinds of things.
There's like endless uses for this stuff.
Yes.
But I didn't do that today, but I'm just letting you know that if you want a heavier weight, do that. You could also, for your pillow, just pick up like a decor weight fabric. So, just be creative with it. So to get started, you want to cut your back 3.5 inches longer than the front of your pillow. So just make sure it's a lot longer. You can kind of see that there. And then when you pick a zipper, make sure it's a lot wider than your 16. I'm doing a 16-inch pillow, so it's a lot wider than that, so then you don't have to worry about sewing into your zipper head or the metal end there. And so then what you're going to do, you're going to take your backing, and you're going to take the long way. I'm going to turn my mat. And you're going to just line it up. And you would do this for any size. I just chose 16. It would be a little easier to, right here, to measure. So I'm going to cut it off at 3.5 inches. So I want like a 3.5 inch strip off the top. No, sorry, 6.5. 6.5. Caught myself just before I made an error. So 6.5, because you need that strip for the top of your pillow, and I'll show you one that's finished. So then you have 2 pieces. So on your zippered pillow, you're gonna make like a little bit of a fold over like that so that you hide the zipper. That 6.5 inches is this top piece all the way across. So then what you're going to do, you're going to put that aside, take your 6.5 inch piece and your zipper. You always want your zipper to your left. You're going to put the right side of the zipper down to where the right side of the fabric that's up towards you. And then you would clip that on. Just go along, matching the edges, clip that on. And then you want to make sure that you put a zipper foot on your machine. And I know sometimes people get a little worried when you say zipper foot, but they're actually a lifesaver. They're your friend.
Oh, they really are.
So
you can use them for, they're fabulous for top stitching.
So don't be afraid to use that. Like, oh, I guess I should have done this a little longer. Haven't done a demo in a while. Need to get back into the swing of things. So you just want to make sure that you have like lots of space on the end so that you're not going to sew into your zipper or your metal end there. And so then I've already done that on this piece. I've sewn it down. And then what you want to do to create that flap, you want to flip it over so that the zipper is facing on top, and take the top of your fabric, and it might be easier if I do this backwards. You just want to fold it under so that a little bit of the top is peeking out on the bottom on the side there. Maybe you can see that.
Just like a few, like maybe 3 threads worth.
Yeah, like just barely so that you can see it. And that's going to be that little flap that's covering your zipper on the back of your pillow. And then I would just pin it. Like that, right? This way. You're just going to pin it.
And what she's doing is she's pinning from the bottom so that she's not...
Because what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to go back and I'm going to stitch on that same line. So you're basically double stitching on that zipper line, and you can still keep your zipper foot on to do that. And then when you're done, you're going to have this flap. And then you take your other piece and you proceed to do the same thing. Match up your zipper with the raw edge of the other piece. You're going to sew that down with your zipper foot. And then when you flip it back this way, I know I don't have it sewn, but you're going to have the finished edge like that. You're going to top stitch along that line just to anchor it down, and then you've got the back of your pillow done.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're just,
very nice.
You know, putting your right side up, right sides facing together, sewing around the edge.
Now let's talk about like this part, because you're going to move that zipper foot in because you don't want to lose.
Well, because
not the zipper, your zipper pull in.
Right. So if you have like a really long zipper like this one, you don't need to worry about that because you're not going to lose. I would still move in.
Yeah.
But you don't have to worry about losing it when you're sewing it, because sometimes that's where the tricky part is. And then you're going to anchor the edges there, trim it, and then you would sew it to the back.
It's just that, you know, we don't want that zipper pull out there.
No, that's right.
Yeah, that's all.
Good catch. Then you can, you know, you can serge the edges if you wanted, zigzag them to finish them, however you choose. You could also turn it right side out, and it's just like that flip and sew. Or sometimes people like to put a binding on the pillow, like that one that I made from the Walk in the Woods. So that one I've done a binding like you would normally do a quilt.
Or you could put cording in.
You could put cording, and then this one was just a flip and sew. Okay.
Yeah, I really like that demo.
So it's not that hard to do the zipper on the back of your pillow. I know sometimes that seems like an extra step and maybe takes too long.
So if you want to do piping where you do that, Gwen's just asking, because you're making it, you're going to put your cord in your seam and you leave a little bit more selvage. And then you're just going to sew that right in here. Like
in between the layers.
In between the layers.
Yeah.
I find with cording, it's easier if you have a bit of a curve in your corners, not a
that makes
45.
sense.
Oh, I agree.
Just take a little small cup or something and just curve that corner a little bit. It'll make your life 10 times easier if you're using any sort of cording.
Yeah, because I've done them for the living room. Yeah, I learned
just
that.
Just a little curve is helpful.
Okay.
You know, I have to say, I love this this glue stick. Because it saved me this weekend too, because I was short some birds for that sample that we're gonna the shop sample, and I traced them, and then I went, oh, I don't have fusible with me, and then I thought I starched my fabric, I put this on the back, put it down, ironed it down, and it appliqued beautifully. So
there's another little lifesaver.
I had my stabilizer with me already because Darlene very graciously cut them in squares for me for Sunday and sent them back. But anyway, this stuff was great, so I was able to get them all done. So that's being pieced this week, the quilt.
Okay.
Anyway, it's just really good stuff. And I like that with the blue, like it's a little shocking when you see that much blue on something, but then it just disappears, but you know exactly where it is. So it's a really good product.
Okay. So we have some fabric today.
Well, do we want to do show and share first?
Sure.
Okay.
I look forward to these.
This is Elaine.
Elaine Skidder, look at
Oh,
that.
her scrappy.
This is Scrappy Brightly.
Yeah, that's neat.
Sorry.
This was absolutely stunning. This
All
one.
applique. Like she just did. She was in for backing, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, oh no, we have to come take a picture of this.
Mm-hmm.
And that was using some of the Lori Holt templates.
And that was hers also with the little Dresden plates.
And this one, the picture doesn't do it justice because there was so much depth in it. And you wouldn't have thought of using a dark background typically, but this was just, oh yeah, lovely, lovely.
Beautiful, classic. And there's Heather hiding.
I was just going to say, is that Heather hiding?
You're only allowed to hide if you've had a massage, apparently.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Lovely job.
We love that quilt. We said that she needs to keep that one. There's Sandra. Another little project.
I think it's one of her 3-yard quilts. And it may be another one.
Oh, this is Walk in the Woods. Or no,
Walkabout.
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 I need to go for a walk in the woods.
It's good for you too.
And this is our, it's one of the,
It was a shop hop from a different store.
that's right.
But
I think that the kit might have been from Hobby Horse,
Yeah.
their finishing kit. She did a beautiful job. Look at that. And then she used her leftover blocks on the back.
Fun.
She just got going. There's our Tracy. And there are 2 colors in there.
Black and
Kind of a dark red, right?
Yeah. Again, and the picture doesn't do it justice.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was sent in to us because we gave away the horse panel, I think, last week. And so the lady just wanted to share what she'd done with hers. So it's beautiful.
It is. It's nice when people, do something with it quick and you can tell they're pleased. That's good.
Oh, and there's our Sashiko class with our little pouches.
And there's look at that smile on your face, Tammy. I love that picture.
Oh, Carmen's got one too.
Yeah, and there's Carmen. I think we could tell there's a lot of fun going on. There's Pat on the left and Heather on the right. We got a lot done. And Patty and Jackie.
Yeah, we all went home with our pouches pretty much done. Maybe not stitching as much as we wanted, but we were learning, right? So
Yeah. Now, one of the things I was going to mention on our show and tell on for the retreat, there's just a lot of beautiful quilts. But one of the ladies, Darlene Richter, was modeling some jackets, and you'll see we showed the front and the back, and then she had one that was a hoodie.
okay.
Anyway, the one that you see the front and the back that's like a jacket, the patterns will be in the end of next week. So if any of you are like going, oh, I'd love to do that, where'd you get that pattern? Well, you can get it at Cherished Pieces. That jacket pattern will be here
Okay.
by next Friday. Okay? Anyway, it was a beauty. And she's actually won some prizes with some of her jackets.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. And then this line is called River Rhythms. And what a good name for this.
So it's Freshwater Fish by Judy Gautier. And it's $18 a yard from Studio E. So
And then we have some lures.
for anyone who loves fishing, and it's not just guys who like fishing.
No, not at all. Goodness, Gisela, who's at a retreat, it was like, okay, she has to come. She can't come to November retreat because it's hunting season.
Oh,
And she goes hunting with her husband.
oh, neat.
And look at that.
The salmon color.
Yeah, just, with the tone-on-tone fish. And then we have this one. I love these, when they're
It's
kind
like
of that
informational.
newsprint kind of feel with information on them.
Information about the different fish and the
Yeah,
fishing
this one-
knots.
And this one has stuff about coho salmon. So a real nice, lost the second. I don't know what that means, Darlene. You know how you kind of look up and go, oh. But anyway, I think a really nice line for our sports people.
Mm-hmm. They are
You can just say
online
sports.
on our website, so you can find them there as well. We should mention that this month our promotion is Halloween and fall. Selected fall and Halloween fabrics are $3 off a yard. And so while we're talking about
Yes, Mary, it is.
fall, we have oak and maple.
I love this line.
So that will get you in the fall spirit.
I'm going to have to do something with it because I can't just let it all run out the door without having something out of it.
And there's like a nice rust. And these are also online. And these are from Henry Glass.
Look at that.
And
Look
that's
at
a
this.
pretty pattern.
Ugh.
There's a dark version of that.
It's this. Yeah, it's just so yummy.
And then there's, oh, I'll turn it over.
Look at that with that just the. Oh, yeah, we got to get
You got
that
the
position.
light. Here, let's,
Got to position.
I
That.
think it's too close to the light.
Maybe it'll come down a bit.
Here, let's move some of these.
Maybe so you can see this one.
There you go.
There we go. I
That's
mean,
better.
it's just.
Well, you'll have to come in and see it.
Anyway, it is. It's a beauty. And this would not qualify as fall in the fall promotion.
No. And we noticed that this one, if you look closely, has some words. So, for the beauty of the earth,
Oh.
give a gift of grateful praise. Just some little words tucked in
Tammy,
there.
I'm so glad you noticed that.
Yeah, we were looking at it the other day.
Is it in this one too?
Yes, just very subtle.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I like that.
Okay, so
So $3 a yard off our select fall and all of our Halloween. And that'll get you, because it's just the first of the month, it's October 2nd, and that'll get you plenty of time to get your projects done.
till the end of the month. And then behind us is Same Sky. We have two kits. They're $165 each, and this is a good twin size, 60 by 80. Be a beautiful, like, I don't know, cottage quilt, anywhere. It's been a very popular pattern. Yeah.
Very nice.
So, is it door prize time?
It is. And today, 5 winners.
All right, let's see what we got.
Pat Kilmer,
Okay, Pat gets one.
Timothy Walters,
Timothy Walters, congratulations.
Carrie Ann,
Carrie Ann
Jennifer Court,
and
Susan Balduff.
And Susan Balda. Well,
There you
congratulations. There, Karen Herb, good morning.
let us know if you're going to be in to pick them up or if I need to mail it to you. And I guess I need to get it out today so you can get it in time for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they won't take long. No, so there'll be plenty of time to get them and do them. That's why we thought this week rather than next week, right?
Okay.
Well, so here we are, our first October show. And I think there's somebody in upstairs. And I'm not sure if you could hear that or not, but we can. So have a wonderful week. Enjoy this weather, and we look forward to seeing you. Thank you for joining us.
All right. Have a great week.
Take care of you.